Good afternoon, EuroDrag TV. How can I help you? Yes, that's right. You're looking for a haggard, vile old slag who's close to death? We have just the person. Linda! Casting for you! Oh wait, just a minute, I'm just putting my knickers on. Hello, Linda Gold here, head actress at EuroDrag TV. Yeah? Oh, you want me to star in your latest movie? Oh, yes, please. Tell me a bit about it. You need somebody with terrible makeup, a cheap wig, and terrible at singing. We don't have anyone that fits that description, love. Try Claudia Cockfrock. Bye.
Do you want to party? Of course you want to party. It's time to party with Linda Gold today. She's got bad makeup, but we love her anyway. We tried to kill her off, but she comes back every day.
We need to make a very exciting announcement because EuroDrag has been nominated for a very prestigious award. And you know what? I'm actually not taking the piss for a change. We have been nominated for the National Diversity Awards.
Obviously, on behalf of our thousands of members, we would love to win this.
But we've got no chance of winning this as a gang unless we all vote. So you all need to log on to the National Diversity Awards. Get voting for you, the EuroDrag community. We're going to take you all on a fabulous road trip of the UK.
Broom, broom.
From the Scottish Highlands right down to the southwest tip of England. And whilst we're on the road trip, we're going to stop off for a pint.
I hope you didn't build this car yourself like that shitty time machine from last week. Oh, this doesn't look right. It's so humid.
No, I didn't have to. I got this car from Dodgy Dave at the scrapyard and it was only half price because it's two cars that have been smashed up and welded back together.
That sounds safe.
Well, come on, Dis.
Let's go.
Buckle up. Come on, Europe. It's time for the ride of your life. Our most northern club in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland. Well, not that far north, but quite north. We're off to Aberdeen to Cheers Bar.
Watch out! It's the Loch Ness Monster!
Whew, that was a close one. Anyway, we're here. Everybody, welcome to Cheers!
Linda, I cannot believe you're drinking and driving.
Can't hold back your shoot, you gotta be.
Next up, we head to Scotland's second city, Glasgow.
Oh, remind me to pick up some haggis.
What's a haggis?
It's basically all the leftover meat from an animal shoved into a sheep's stomach.
EuroDrag loves haggis.
Ooh, okay, we're here, everybody. This is Speakeasy in Glasgow. Okay, that's enough of Scotland now. We need to head down to England. Next stop, a donkey ride in Blackpool.
Oh, can I ride the big one?
Maybe tonight, love. I'm just driving at the moment. Come on, we're at the Imperial Bar.
I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. I do like to stroll upon the prom where.
Dis, what have you got that shirt on?
It's our soccer shirt for the next city, Middlesbrough.
Soccer, don't you mean football?
Football? Is that a porn you watch with feet and balls?
Shut the fuck up. We're here. Welcome to Middlesbrough. It's Tiny Bar. Did you pack my puppy mask?
Why do we need puppy masks?
Because the next pub we're going to is Gossip in Stoke. And it's run by Mr. Puppy, UK. Come on, we're here. Gossip in Stoke.
Never know how a young heart really feels.
Come on, buckle up. We're off over the Yorkshire moors now, towards Bradford. Now be careful because this Yorkshire moors, it's full of dead bodies.
Oh, this is where we can bury you.
I'm not fucking dead yet.
Won't be long.
You cheeky cow. Come on, we're here. Everybody, the sun in. Bradford.
Much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Ooh, we're next on the list.
It's missing.
Well, is it blowing out the car? What's next on the list?
No, it's missing.
What, the paper's gone missing?
No, Linda, it's fucking Miss Divine's bar in Birmingham.
Oh, you mean missing?
Yes!
It's that I've been missing you all the
Now we're off to that bar that you could never remember the name of.
It makes a change. It's usually you who forgets the names. Is it Queen Chilling?
Queen chilling. That would be like the Queen of England chilling in the palace watching Coronation Street. You mean the Queen shilling?
What's shilling?
It's old currency. It was worth 12.5p.
What's in a half p?
Everybody, welcome to Bristol.
Bringing that heat when it's 26 below, blowing up the TV and the radio. Next level vibes so fly you can't ignore. So sky high, cause she's a super Earth to Pluto.
I'm hungry.
That can only mean one thing. Pizza, pasta, and mafia.
Sicily from Sicily.
Welcome to Zippola in London.
Ooh.
I was strong, and I learned how to go and stole your back from my face.
Oh, Linda, this car journey is making me tired. I don't think I can stay awake anymore.
Oh, don't panic. We're off to Margate now to the Sundowners. I'm sure Duncan will have some energy drink for you to wake you up.
But you don't ask questions, then brother, I'm your man.
Oh my god, that Red Bull Duncan gave me certainly did a track. Where are we going next?
You better calm down.
Where are we going
Have
next
you
now?
got your bathing costume? We're off to EuroDrag's newest venue now. Scuba.
Is this scuba about diving? What if I die and what if I drown and what if I hit my head against a rock and act stupid and I say stupid things?
Everybody, welcome to Folkestone and Scuba. Come on, buckle up. We're off to Gossip.
Your memory is getting worse by the hour. We've already been at Gossip. Don't you remember being mounted in the disabled toilet?
No, not that Gossip. This is the brand new Gossip. It's the farthest part of the United Kingdom. So you better be on your best bloody behaviour in this car or I'm gonna put your porno on the internet. Oh, we're here! Our final UK venue for season 2.
Heat is on, the time is right. It's time for you to play your game. 'Cause people are coming, everyone's trying to be the best that they can when they're going for gold.
Welcome to Going for Gold. This week's golden question is, have you ever given a taxi driver oral to get a free ride home? Now, you have to guess how many said yes and how many said no.
Ooh.
So,
I think this is going to be quite high because, you know, our drag queens, they haven't got any money, have they? Oh, what are they pay us? But I'm thinking it could be 10.
10 out of 16? Okay, let's take a look.
Next question.
No.
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 Nah.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
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 No. No.
Going for gold.
So, now you get to choose 2, so choose carefully.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Effie has always got money in her pockets, so she's definitely saving it somehow. She's clearly sucking off the cabbie to get a free ride.
No. I have been the driver though.
And as for Lindy Wickers, so she got a free taxi ride by giving the taxi driver a blowjob.
£12 a lot of money to spend on a taxi home.
If I'd have been that taxi driver, I'd have given her 12 quid not to suck me dick. Join us next week on Going for Gold when we're going to ask the question, Have you ever nicked money from your grandparents' purse to buy that all-important piece of drag that you desperately need?
Welcome back. Our next guest is representing Sweden in this year's final.
That's right, and many Swedes consider her to be the most artistic, or certainly one of the most artistic queens of our time.
Forever till the end of time. From now on, only you and I.
Hello, Linda and Dyslexia. Imaa Queen here. How are you?
We've been driving all day.
Well, some of us have been driving all day, some of us have just been sitting in the car, enjoying the ride, changing the radio station, changing the bloody outfit to get this with the bar owners.
The whole of Europe closed down this spring, but we saw in the news that Sweden was the only country to stay open. Can you explain this?
What I know, you can't go to Sweden from another country right now. It will be more strict.
Imaa, how did Corona affect you personally?
Well, it has affected me a lot. This year I had a lot of gigs. Almost nothing in Stockholm. Maybe it was good for me in somehow.
We know you've been really sick. How have you filled your time, and does that make you more constructive?
Yes, I have released a single, Global Melting Love, on Spotify.
Ah, we've seen your outfits. How on earth do you store them all?
Oh my god, that's very hard. We have one outfit here that we use as like a lamp, and that's a quite iconic look actually.
Linda, why have you got a lampshade on your head? You look ridiculous.
Well, I'm being artistic, aren't I? Like, I'm a queen. But except that you can't even see my face.
Actually, you do look quite good.
Sometimes we need to do what we need to do.
At least you've got the finals to look forward to.
Yeah, I've actually got an update on that. Now, although we can't confirm anything 100%, not with the way things are these days, but we can pretty much say 99% that we will be holding the finals around October in Oslo. So watch this space for more information.
I'm very excited. This Oslo final that we should have. I want to be in this contest and meet these amazing queens that have won their finals in their country.
It was fab having you on the show. Stay safe, babe.
Mwah.
Thank you, Linda Gold and this Alexia. I hope you have a lovely Corona time and don't be sick.
Hello and welcome to BB News. We're going live for a very important announcement by the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
It comes from China. That's why. It comes from China. I want to be accurate.
Can you update us with exactly what's going on with the coronavirus?
The virus will not have a chance against us.
President Trump, what do you need to do about the economy?
It's taken a big hit, but it's going to all bounce back, and it's going to bounce back very big at the right time.
Every nation, every drag queen is on her knees.
The same people, then they say, oh, he closed too fast. Why did he close? Most of them said, why did he close with China? That turned out to be a great move.
How do you intend to fix this problem?
When you say me, I didn't do it. We have a group of people. I could ask perhaps my administration, but I could perhaps ask Tony about that because I don't know anything about it.
President Trump, everybody thinks you're a complete and utter arsehole. What do you say about that?
That you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say. Go ahead. I think it's a very nasty question.
It's almost time to end the interview, but before we go, would you please do one last thing for us? Would you sing Dance Monkey?
I see you every time. And oh I like your style.
In other news, superstar RuPaul has been caught breaking the lockdown rules. To find out more, we're going to be talking to Jacqueline in New York. Hello, Jacqueline.
TV News has me out here in 10-degree weather in search of a 6'5" drag queen in a white limo, and I think I found her.
Hey girl, come on in here. It's cold. Let's go shopping. I'm ready. Come on, shopping!
Now for the weather with Bianca Del Rio.
As you can see, this is what's happening today. Nothing. Now, if I push this, you can see the rain move. Ooh, specific, special effects. And then soon, the temperatures will come up. I mean, why can't anybody else seem to get this done? This is easy. You're not needed here anymore. Thank you.
I can't get enough of your love. I can't get you out of my heart. I can't get enough of your love. 'Cause I feel like I could walk on water.
Hello Linda, hello Dyslexia, hello Europe, this is Malta calling.
Ira Losco, welcome to EuroDrag TV from the United Kingdom. Now, everybody will know you from either the Eurovision Song Contest or from the X Factor. But what they won't know is, when did you start singing?
I've always loved music and I've always liked singing. I can, recall singing at a very young age.
Now, Malta's never won the Eurovision Song Contest.
I had no clue that we were going to almost win the festival that year. We were only 12 points away from winning it, and I believe it was the closest time that Malta ever got to the title.
Are you done with Eurovision now?
I never say never, and with the right song and the right team behind it, yes, Eurovision is fun to do, and Eurovision is also a great opportunity.
You've worked with so many international artists. Do you have a favorite one?
Out of all the international acts that I've had the pleasure of working with, and there were quite a few, so I'm quite lucky in that respect. The one that I really enjoyed being on stage with, and that was exceptionally nice to me, it was Andrea Bocelli, who I sang with last year. We did his hit Vivo per Lei.
What have you got planned for the future?
I'm guessing that some new music is also, in the near future. I don't know when that will be specifically, but I'm obviously always looking to creating new stuff.
Are there any plans for you to do any shows outside of Malta, maybe Europe or even the UK?
Some international performances, of course, as well, are also in the pipeline.
Well, we would love to have you in any of our clubs over in Europe. Right now, let's check out your song from Eurovision, Walk on Water.
You are a cunt, but if that's thinking cunt, say it ain't true, but let me tell you, you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, motherfucking cunt.
How? Duct tape's caught on my nipples. Would you rather be a Cam 4 model or work in McDonald's for the rest of your life? I'd definitely be a Cam model.
We would be bankrupt. We're gonna choose 3 random cunts using our magical spinner.
Where will it start?
It's Antonina Nutshell, all the way from Sweden. It's Maria Moons from England. It's Sicily from Italy.
Cam model. I already did 3 years in fast food and I practically already look like a cock destroyer, so let's do it.
Full-time cam girl. I mean, if I can get these tits out for money all the time, then of course I'd do it. Miss Maria Moans isn't cheap. Oh, sorry, that was a chair, not me. Although, if you want it, it will cost you.
The porn thing. Oh, I can't really work at McDonald's.
That cheeky cow. Did you see the way she gave McDonald's a dirty look? I love McDonald's.
I can tell.
This week's winner of Europe's Shadiest Cunt is that shady lady slagging off my favourite restaurant, McDonald's. It's Sicily from Italy.
Now it's time to reveal who got the least votes and who's gonna be eliminated.
Excited.
I am.
And the best part about this is, it's not our fault who goes home.
No.
Because if your mates didn't vote, if the viewers didn't vote, if
That's
your
your
nan didn't
fault.
vote, exactly. It's not our fault. We're not the cunts. Your mates are the cunts. This week, going home, drum roll. Probably the least cuntiest person in the whole contest, Tina Coladas.
Join us next week as we introduce our newest cunt into the competition.
Because Norway is joining the cunt competition, and we'll be welcoming Linda Longlegs.
Next week's question is, you're at the after party of the baptism of your godchild.
You were never gonna remember this question.
Can I
have the fucking script? I'm gonna try this because it's a long one, and dyslexia is not used to long ones.
I'm dyslexic.
I'm dyslexic.
So you've been asked to be a godparent at your best friend's baby's baptism, and the priest is super hot. Now bearing in mind, they've got a vow of celibacy. Do you fuck the priest in the back room?
You are a cunt, 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 cunt. But if that's stinking cunt, say it ain't true, but let me tell you, you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. Motherfucking cunt.
Linda, how the hell did you squeeze into that?
What do you mean squeeze it? It's fine.
It was worth squeezing into this outfit because the next artist is part of one of the biggest girl groups of all time. In fact, she's responsible for inspiring the whole new generation of women in music.
Get you. I'm reaching for your shirt. What you want me to do?
You to loosen up my buttons, baby, but you keep running. Say what you gon' do to me.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me?
When I grow up, I wanna be famous, I wanna be a star, I wanna be in movies. When I grow up, I wanna see the world, drive nice cars, I wanna have groupies.
Hello Linda and hello Dysalexia. It's Kimberly Wyatt from the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh my god, hi! How did you get into music?
I started my career, well, first on cruise ships, singing and dancing.
That's how Linda started her career, cruising.
And then I packed my bags and drove to LA with a suitcase and a dream and just started going to lots of auditions. About a year later, I started working quite a bit, mostly in film and television.
I didn't know you were an actress, so how did you get introduced into the Pussycat Dolls?
I happened to be at the right audition at the right time and met Robin Anton. It was actually an audition for Newlyweds with Nick Lachey on MTV and Jessica Simpson, which I ended up performing with him and being in that show as well, but met Robin and quite quickly became a Pussycat Doll.
What was Gwen Stefani's involvement in the Pussycat Dolls back then?
About a year and a half later, Gwen Stefani had brought her label, Interscope, to a show. They liked the concept and they decided to make it a recording group. So 12 girls went to 6.
How life-changing was the release of your first single?
We launched Don't Show with fame worldwide. It was unbelievable.
It sounded like you had the time of your life. When I grow up, I want to be famous, I want to be a star, and I want to be in movies.
I would say, when I grow up, I wanna be famous, I wanna be a star, I wanna be in movies.
Why would you give all that up and move to the UK?
I went to the UK where I felt like I had, like the vibe. People really understood me and my vibe, and started teaching my Bring Your Heels dance classes, and then ended up as a judge on Got to Dance on Sky One for 5 series. I did Live to Dance in the States with Paula Abdul.
Yeah, it clearly didn't do you any harm taking a break from the Pussycat Dolls.
You've lived and worked in LA. Who were the people you enjoyed working with the most?
Well, Gwen Stefani and Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears and Kelly Osbourne.
Well, you can't deny that they're all fairly attractive women, but don't you wish,
Linda, don't.
Your girlfriends
No.
were hot?
No!
Like me?
Oh my god.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was wrong like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me?
What were the highlights of being in the Pussycat Dolls?
I was so excited to be a part of it. And I loved the style was really fussy, and I loved the corsets and fishnets. Like, I never felt like such a rock star on stage. And lo and behold, it became a global success. I had no idea. And when it did, it was just brilliant being able to travel the world and do what I love to do and be received in such an incredible, intense manner. You know, people were losing their minds for the Pussycat Dolls, and it was brilliant. That was the high. Going to perform in all these places around the world and everybody knowing the dance moves and knowing the lyrics and just that buzz that you get as a performer.
But with every high, it always comes a low. Did you experience this?
I realized like it was stripping me of my love of what I do. And so coming to that decision of having to leave for a bit was hard. Like, I remember going to Robin's house and just having a good old cry and saying I needed to take a step back, because it's so important to share and love what you do instead of just going through the motions. You only live once.
I guess it's like any job where you have your ups and downs.
Yeah, and if you ever do need to take a break again, I'm always there to step in. No problem.
Linda, you do realize it's the Pussycat, not the Pussy Fat.
Hush, hush, there is no other way. I got the final say.
Well, it can't be all that bad, because here you are, back with the dolls.
Coming back now in 2020 and getting back together with the Pussycat Dolls is just a real dream come true. I've really fought for it for like 2.5 years. And for us to finally make it happen, it's just brilliant. Like, it gives me an opportunity to share what it is that I really like. It feels like a huge part of who I am is who I am as a Pussycat Doll. So it's just brilliant to have, you know, had 3 children now, be married, be in such a different time in my life, and still getting the chance, the opportunity, and still find the fight within me to get out there and like really throw down. Hopefully better than ever.
You must be so happy to get back on tour.
I can't wait to be on tour. I hope you come see us.
We'd love to, but Linda spent all our money on wine.
It's okay. I can squeeze into Nicole's suitcase. I mean, she hardly wears any clothes anyway.
You've been a judge on a lot of TV shows.
Yeah, as you know, we run a talent competition in Europe. Could you give us any advice on how to be better judges?
Yes, I've been a judge quite a lot. I was probably labeled the Ice Queen because of my honesty with contestants, and there were tears here and there, but there's bound to be tears because, you know, these competitions mean so much to people wanting to share what they love to do. But I certainly learned, having been a judge for so many years on telly, how to speak to different people so that you can still be honest and still give constructive criticism, but just say it in a way that a certain personality can soak it in. Some people can take it, some people need a bit of a massage into it. So I learned that skill.
Was it harder being a judge or being judged on MasterChef?
It's certainly harder to be judged than it is to judge. It's nice to sit there and be adorned with beautiful moves and dancing, but let me tell you, having it flipped on me and going into the MasterChef kitchen to cook was, ugh, it was hard. Like, I felt it. My hands would be shaking.
Which judge gave you the toughest time?
Toughest.
Which judge gave you the toughest time?
Toughest? Tough.
That's what I said!
I can't cope with
Wait, I'm sorry, okay.
Toughest.
Toughest.
Yeah.
Toughest.
Toughest.
Tough.
Which judge gave you the toughest time?
Which judge gave you the toughest time?
John Turod was probably the hardest on me right from the get. He kind of let me have it, but I think I probably needed it because it really gave me the push that I needed to take it seriously and make it happen, become a champ.
I know that cooking and dancing have nothing in common, but coming from me, I know I balance many heads, many businesses, and I'm just wondering whether the strict training protocol that you had when you were a dancer, or the choreographing, or the organisation, did that help you when it came to winning MasterChef?
I had no kitchen confidence and no skills at all. So I joined MasterChef to learn, and luckily all my experience as a dancer and being a competitive dancer and the discipline that all gave me certainly gave me the skills to be able to not only get through round 1, which was my goal, but to get through all the rounds and ended up winning.
Do you have any new projects coming up?
I'm currently on Almost Never. You can catch it on BBC iPlayer, Series 1 and Series 2.
For anyone who doesn't know the storyline, can you just tell us a little bit about it?
I play Sasha Small, who's a cold-hearted music manager, and I get to be crazy and horrible, and it's extremely good fun.
Will we see more of that character, or is your life going to be dominated by the Pussycat Dolls?
My future plans is to get on tour with the Pussycat Dolls. It's horrendous having to push so many dates around the world and still kind of not knowing.
Whilst you're waiting for dates, what have you been up to at home?
I also have a 3-book series called World Elite Dance Academy available on Amazon. Please check that out, see if you like it.
Well, what about for the likes of dyslexia, who can't read?
What about the likes of Linda Gold, who's gone fat over the lockdown?
I do a workout every day on my Insta Live at 12:30. And you can download on Move Home Studio. So if you want a little workout or you want to learn some Pussycat Dolls choreography, I know When I Go Up and Buttons and React and quite a few others are there to download on Move Home Studio.
Oh, you've got me so motivated now. I'm gonna be up every morning watching that workout video. Kimberly, you've saved the day. In fact, I'd go as far as to say, you are my destiny.
No, stop.
You are the reason that I
stop.
still
You've done it too many times.
You are my destiny. J-ho, ho, 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 ho. So Kimberly, what's around the corner in your personal life? Any more baby kittens on the way?
I've had all the kids I want to have, and I'm ready to smash it again. I'm ready to be on stage, I'm ready to be performing, and I'm ready to share the gifts that I've acquired in my life with others through, teaching, giving back, teaching my Bring Your Heels classes, for all the queens that want to dance in their heels, knowing where those muscles come from and building those so if you fall off that heel, you're not the meme of the day. You can come train with me on Move Home Studio.
You're a star. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Loads of love. I can't wait to meet a few of you. So thanks for having me. Lots of love. Mwah.
Now Kimberly, before you go, there's one last thing we need. We need your advice. But don't say anything. Just react.
Can't pull me down. Can't I make you understand? You're having delusions of grandeur. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost.
Why are you drinking wine?
Because I'm an alcoholic.
3, 2, 1. Will we see more of that Sasha Small character? Will we see more of that Sasha Small? Or is your life gonna be dominated by the Pussycat Dolls?
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Will we see more of that character?
Sorry, I just don't know what's wrong with me. I think the blood's going to my head.
Will we see more of that character? Or what the fuck?
I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know what's up with me. I feel a little dizzy, it's okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Babe, you're like fainting.
I'm going delirious.
Okay, go. Me.
It's fucking saw this. Can you
Good
put